This is the TV News, the industry's only daily video report, brought to you by American Ingenuity TV. For all of your electronic marketing and creative needs, American Ingenuity TV is simply the solution.
We welcome you to the TVNews.tv for Monday, August 16th, and we begin with Countdown to Doom, which is the looming mother of all retransmission and carriage wars between Disney and Time Warner Cable. Now head over to IHaveChoices.com, and here's the Disney message.
ABC and ESPN's current agreements with Time Warner Cable will expire on September 2nd, and they may stop carrying your favorite ABC programs and ESPN networks. You don't need to be put in the middle. So, we're working hard to reach an agreement. But in the meantime, you do have choices. There are other providers available to you.
Stop in at Time Warner Cable's battle site, rollover or gettough.com, and they say that they expect to reach a new agreement. They just don't say when. Stay tuned. Discovery has upped the ante on their partnership in the Oprah Winfrey Network, horse trading an additional $89 million cash infusion on top of $100 million into OWN for Oprah's pledge to increase her on-air presence on the network. No details on Oprah's ways and means of fulfilling her commitment. The first media company to step forward and object to the Comcast NBCU joint venture has voiced grave concerns to the FCC about the merger, asking for regulation to be attached to the deal. All Britain Communications, owner of ABC's Washington, D.C. affiliate, WJLA-TV, and the capital area's News Channel 8, has asked the FCC to impose conditions on the Comcast NBCU joint venture to protect All Britain's news assets, as well as delay the deal until all impacts to its news outlets can be fully identified. One condition floated by All Britain is to compel the sale of NBC's O&O stations where Comcast controls 25% or more of cable distribution. No response as of yet from Comcast GE. And as a reminder, TV News will be your 60-second Primetime Emmy Award video results headquarters, as we will bring you the comprehensive results in video in the major categories following the conclusion of the telecast on Sunday, August 29th.
The Big Picture is brought to you by Dude Walker. Get the best voice, get the best price. Get Dude at dudewalker.com.
Last July, we kind of beat up ESPN for curtailing consumption of Wimbledon by systematically shifting coverage of tennis's premier event from ESPN2, seen in about 90 million homes, to ESPNU, which is only seen in about half as many homes. Now, this was in favor of World Cup coverage, and of course, when everything was said and done, Wimbledon was seen by about 1/3 less viewers than in years past. Doesn't take an Einstein to figure that out. Okay, now, let's say some really good stuff about the worldwide leader in sports and their coverage of the US Open Series, which is happening right now. Sometimes less is more, and this is the strategy ESPN recently employed this weekend with a pair of US Open Series events that conflicted on the air schedule. There was the ATP event in Toronto with big names, and the WTA event in Cincinnati. It also had big names. So what usually happens is that one event is tape delayed and relegated to off times while the other is up front and center. Not this time. Your source for sports combined these two events seamlessly on the air and created a weekend of great tennis that kind of felt like a major. So we saw a little less of each tournament, but we saw them both in prime time, making each event feel more important. ESPN constantly threw the action back and forth between Toronto and Cincinnati, and it kind of felt like they were switching from Arthur Ashe to Louis Armstrong Stadium at the US Open. Well designed, well orchestrated, and very well played, ESPN. You did tennis and tennis fans a huge favor. Please keep employing this common sense yet innovative multiplexing strategy.
Future events and opportunities brought to you by Sando Communications. Sound judgment, solid credibility, and superior results. This is Sando Communications.
In just 2 months, the CTAM Summit fires up in New Orleans. For more information, log on to ctam.com/events. And if your group wants the attention of middle management to C-suite execs in the TV industry, become a sponsor of the TV news. Over 110,000 views and counting. And we've just begun. To get the ball rolling, hit us with an email at advertise@thetvnews.tv. And that about does it for this edition of the TV News. We will be back again tomorrow with a fresh edition, which includes our TV Social Network Barometer. You won't want to miss that. I'm Jeff Grimshaw. We thank you for watching, and as always, go out and make it a good day.
The TV News has been brought to you by American Ingenuity TV. For all of your electronic marketing and creative challenges, American Ingenuity TV is simply the solution.